This is Dr. Holt. I want to go over this WebAssign problem number 6. In this one, you're given the following vector A is 23 pounds at angle 31 degrees clockwise. Now clockwise would be this direction here, so we'll make this one 31 degrees. B is here, it's 44 pounds at 46. So we can make this angle 46, or we can turn around and make this angle 44. Because 44 plus 46 gives my 90. So we'll go ahead and label these. A is here. A is 23 pounds. And then we have B sitting here at 44 pounds. Now here it says we're going to do 2A. So if we're going to do 2A, we will go ahead and extend this down. We'll immediately make that into 46. Alright, B is being reversed. So we'll grab this and we will immediately reverse this back down this way. Now, since this is a vertical angle, we can just move the 44 right here. Let me clean this up. Get rid of this. And now this angle here will be 44 degrees. We'll also move this back down to here, sitting here. Now it says that 2A plus C minus B results in a vector of magnitude 38 pounds in the x direction only. So we'll go ahead and write our equations then to do that. So if we sum the forces in the x direction or our I hat direction, we will get a minus, and let me read that, I can't even read my own writing, that's 44, sorry, minus 44, the cosine of 44 degrees, plus 46 pounds times the cosine of 31 degrees plus cx is equal to, and we set it equal to, the positive 38 in the x direction. So that's our first equation, and then our second equation will be the summation of forces in the y is equal to minus 44 sine 44 minus 46 sine 31 plus cy is equal to 0. We'll go ahead and solve our first one. Let me grab my calculator to do that. We will take minus 44 times the cosine of 44. That gives me minus 31.65. We will go ahead and add that to 46 times the cosine of 31. I'll go ahead and simplify that. That's going to give me 7.779 plus cx is equal to 38. We'll go ahead and subtract that. So 38 minus that value gives me a cx value of 30.2 pounds. Now we'll do the y value. We'll do minus 44 times the sine 44 minus 46 times the sine 31 plus cy. That's going to give me a cy value of 54.26 pounds. To go ahead and write that, we can say the vector C will equal to 30.21 pounds I hat plus 54.26 pounds J hat. Now to find the magnitude of C, all we have to do is take 30.21. We will square that plus 54.26. Square that. Take the square root of that. And that gives us a magnitude of 62.103 pounds. And then to find the direction or the angle, I would go ahead and draw the component. Oops, let me grab the vector. Draw the components. If we do that, we can tell right now we're going to be in the first quadrant here. If I could draw a straight line, it would help. Draw it straight up here. Our magnitude will be sitting in here. This value will be our 54.26. This value will be our 30.21. This will be our theta. So we can take the inverse tangent of 54.26 divided by 30.21. When we do that, 54.26 divided by 30.21 second tan. I'll do it again. Sorry, second answer. If I could hit the button tonight, I'm having a little trouble here. It gives me a value of 60.89 degrees. That, so our answers would be, there's our magnitude, there's our angle coming off the positive x-axis, and that's our c vector. We'll go back up here and check because we have the answers, and the answers do match, actually just almost perfectly. Okay, so that's how you do number 6. Now the other problem that was a little confusing was number 7. This one wants you to write it, they want you to negate it, but then they want you to write it as a unit vector. And all you're going to do, this I'm only going to do A to show you how to do this, is make it all negative. So I could say the A vector, if I negate it, then I'll get a minus 3.3, that's going to be I hat, minus 4.8 J hat. Now to get it into an actual unit vector, go ahead and find the magnitude of A. So the magnitude of A equal to the square root of 3.3 squared plus 4.8 squared. And we take the square root of that, so let me do that real quickly. 3.3 squared plus 4.8 squared, second square root, second answer, gives me a value of 5.8. Oops. Hang on a second, I got stuck on that. Let me just go back there. 5.8. Funny, sometimes this thing loses its mark, its pen. 5.284. So all we have to do here is go ahead and divide by 5.824. Divide that by 5.824. And when we do that, we take 3.3, divide by that value. That'll give us a value of negative 0.567 I hat minus 0.824 J hat. And that's really all you have to do here. And you do the same thing for B. You negate it and then divide it by the magnitude of B. Do the same thing with C. Negate it and then divide it by the magnitude to get the actual unit vector. Alright, I hope these two problems here I've worked help you in the future. Again, this is just follow through with the strategy. Notice mainly on this problem here, this is more like what you'll see on a possible test, that you follow through and do exactly what I did here. Alright, best of luck.